We're going to go ahead and get started laying on our back. Arms are relaxed on the mat next to us. Start with your feet shoulder width apart. Your toes pointing straight ahead, your knees pointing up. And go ahead and just press your spine down into the floor and then arch out. Big space between the lower back and the mat. I just move my arms so you can see what I'm doing. Exhale, press down, and inhale, arch up. Nice little back and forth movement. Squeeze those shoulder blades down into the floor and reach the fingertips towards the bottom of the mat. And focus on keeping the knees pointed up and the toes turn straight ahead. Let's do that one more time. Press down and arch up. Then press the spine down, walk the hips up into a bridge position. So my ankles are under my knees. My hands go behind the back, clasp the hands together and reach the knuckles towards the heels. Good, open up that chest. Good, bring the hands on the floor and then slowly press the spine back into the mat, one vertebra at a time. Make an imprint of the spine into the floor. Then from here, just stay down and do a little walking. Right leg up, tap down, left leg up. Good. Keep your abdominal muscles engaged. Maybe bring the hands behind the head and lift the head and shoulders up here. Lift and tap. Breathe. So if you want to put a little music on in the background instead of listening to the planes going, go right ahead. One more on each side. Good, then bring the feet on the floor. Exhale up, inhale down. Blow that air out as you lift. Use your abdominal muscles to lift. Make sure those elbows are open so the head is just resting in the hands. Then hold it at the top right here. Keep your chin tucked in. Reach the arms to the opposite wall. Move the arms up and down. Good morning, Carol. Move those arms up and down, using your triceps and reaching. Core is engaged. You can always put one hand behind the head or put the head on the floor. Breathe. This will warm you up right here. Bring the hands on the floor, the head down. The hips back into your bridge position and alternate, lift up one heel at a time. If you want to add on, the arms are reaching up towards the ceiling. The shoulder blades are pressing down into the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Warm up the calves. The hamstrings are working also. One more on each side. Good, and then slowly press the spine back into the floor. Once you're down there, tuck the tailbone under, bring your legs in tabletop. Put your hands on top of your knees. Press your palms into your knees. Flex your feet. The knees are pressing into the palms and you're keeping your shoulder blades down and your rib cage down and you're breathing here. All the muscles in your body are contracted right here. Good, bring the feet back onto the floor, the arms back up, the hips back up. Go for a little walk. Right leg comes up, taps down. If that's too much, hands are on the floor right here. Lift, tap, or hands up here. Lift, tap. Try not to move the hips. Don't let the shoulders creep up to the ears. Good, looking good. One more on each side. Good, and then slowly press the spine back into the floor. And then once you're done here, bring the hands behind the head, lift the head and shoulders up, and bring both legs into tabletop. So knees over hips, bottom leg parallel to the floor. Exhale up, inhale down. Lift using those abdominal muscles. Blow that air out on the way up. Remember, keep the elbows open so your head is just resting in the hands. You can always go back to the feet on the floor if you need to modify. Then hold it at the top, right? You keep the chin tucked in, reach the arms to the opposite side, and move the arms up and down. Inhale and exhale. This will always get my body temperature up right here. Bring the hands on the floor, the head, and the feet on the floor. Rock the legs a little bit from side to side. Bring it back to the center, tuck the tailbone under. Bring those legs back into tabletop, flex your feet again. Bring the hands on top of your thighs, press the palms into the knees. Now keep the right hand and the right knee pressed together and extend the left arm and the left leg.
Oh, crap.
And breathe. And switch. And switch. And switch. Let's do that one more time on each side. And hug the knees and relax it down. All right, then bring the legs back into tabletop. You're extending the right leg out, the left leg pulls in towards the chest. Switch. Lift head and shoulders up, bring the legs closer to the floor if you want to add on. Give that leg a nice hug. One more on each side. Good, hug the knees, relax your head. Then bring the hands behind the head, head and shoulders lift, same leg movement, right leg out, left leg in, switch. Keep those elbows open. Smile, it's a sunny day out. One more on each side. Good, hug the knees into the chest. Let's add an upper body rotation, hands behind the head, head and shoulders lift, right leg out, right shoulder, left knee, and switch. One more on each side. Bring the feet on the floor, the head down, reach the arms overhead and the legs straight out. Stretch yourself out. Get that nice stretch in your abdominal muscles right here. Then bend the knees and rotate onto your side, push yourself up, and bring yourself around. Go ahead and grab your weight. If you don't have a weight, you can just go through the movement right here. You're going to put the weight under the right hand right here. Left hand is under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. So you're in a four-post position right here. Neck is in alignment with the spine. Pull the belly button in and pull the elbow up towards the ceiling. Now if you want to add on here, you're going to extend that left leg out. The hips stay parallel to the floor, the toes are pointing down on that left leg. Lift and tap. Hold the leg up, the arm up here, and then extend and bend. So you're working your triceps now. The first exercise is working the back. This is the triceps. Keep your shoulders down, the neck in line with the spine. 2 more. Good, bring the weight down, the knee down. Push it into child's pose for just a second here. Take a little breather. And then come on up. You're bringing the weight under the left hand, the right hand is under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Elbow comes up, taps down, and if you want to extend that right leg out, you can. Elbow comes up. Use those back muscles. Stay tall to that right shoulder. The toes are turning down on that right leg. Hold the elbow up here, extend it, and bend it. Three more. One more. Good. Put the weight over to the side. Bring the hands under the shoulders and walk your knees slightly back so you're in a modified plank. Draw your shoulder blades down, tuck that tailbone under. The left leg out comes out to the side, the right arm comes up. Yep, modified side plank. Make sure that left wrist is directly under the shoulder. Then extend that arm overhead. You're going to bring the knee and the elbow together and extend. Exhale when you pull the knees in. One more. Good, bring the leg down, the arm back to the center, and switch sides. Left arm is extended, lift the leg up, reach arm overhead, bring the knee and the elbow together. Make sure the hand is under that shoulder. Two more. Last one. Good, bring the leg down, the hand down. Turn the inside of the elbows forward and come all the way down onto the floor. Reach the arms overhead here with the palms face each other. Lift up the right arm on the left leg, tap it down, left arm, right leg. Good, alternating lifts and taps. Working on the lower back strength here. Working that upper back and the glutes and the hamstrings at the same time. Lift and tap. One more on each side. Good, then bring your feet mat width apart. Make a little pillow with your hands, relax your forehead, bend your knees and touch, let the heels touch, and then lift, lift, lift up. So you're pushing the heels up towards the ceiling, very small, controlled movement. Your thighs might not come off the floor much. Try to relax the shoulders. One more. Good, bring the legs down, bring the feet together, the hands under the shoulders, and then lift the chest up. So you're into up dog, you're stretching out the front of the body right here. Shoulders down, look up at the ceiling, maybe lift the knees off the floor. Good, tuck the toes under, and lift your hips up into down dog, or go into child's pose if you need to. Heels towards the floor, chest towards the thighs if you're in down dog. From down dog, let's come up into high plank. Wrists under the shoulders. Remember, modify if you need to on the knees. Or walk the toes a little closer towards your wrists. Push back for the heels. Reach forward to the crown of the head. Draw your shoulder blades down. Squeeze your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, your inner thighs towards each other. Your chest, your shoulders, your pecs, right here. Your triceps, your biceps. Everything is working. Look down at the floor. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Breathe. Lift up the right leg, hold it, just a little lift, hold it. Bring that right leg down, lift up the left leg, try not to move anything except that leg coming off the floor. And switch, keep breathing, keep everything tight. Switch that right leg one more time, on the left leg right here, up. Good, drop the knees down, turn the left leg out, the right leg extend, the right arm comes up right here. We're reaching underneath, so from here, underneath. If you want to extend that bottom leg, you can. Reach underneath, engage those obliques. One more. Good, bring the hands down, maybe the knee down. Rotate to the other side. Extend that leg if you want to. Reach underneath. One more. Good, bring it back to the center, drop the knees down, and push it into child's pose. And slowly come up and bring the legs around. If you have a ball or a block, go ahead and grab it. Also bring your weight to the right side of the mat here. We're going to start with a ball between the knees or the block, or a pillow. All right, you're going to squeeze that ball, engage your core, your inner thighs, roll your shoulders back, lean back. Good, hold it right here or lift the feet off the floor. Maybe bring the arms out. Give me little pulses, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Continue your breath. Anytime you feel the lower back, bring the heels on the mat. Good, bring the feet down, round it out. Now we're going to roll halfway down. So bring the heels a little closer to your booty, hands behind your thighs, squeeze the ball, round your spine, you're coming halfway down. Hold it here, keep squeezing the ball. Inhale, exhale back up. Inhale here, exhale round. Inhale here, exhale back up. Now we're going to come all the way down, so round and down. Take your time coming down. Bring the hands on the floor, pull the heels in a little closer to your booty. Your weight is on your right side. Go ahead and grab it with your right hand. Just be careful as you pick it up. Your palm is facing towards your right thigh right here. Start with the arm extended. The left hand's behind the head and shoulders lift. You can keep the feet on the floor or tuck the tailbone under, bring the legs in tabletop. Then elbow taps down and presses up. Tap, lift up. When you're pressing up, squeeze the ball. By having the weight on one side, you have to use a lot of muscles to keep from tilting over, stabilizing. Hold it up right here, turn the palm in, keep the squeeze on the ball and give me little circles right here. Try not to move the rest of the body. Keep squeezing the ball so your inner thighs and your deep abdominal muscles are activated. Circle that weight the other way. Good, bring the feet on the floor, switch hands. The left hand has the weight, the right hand's behind the head, palm facing towards your thigh, hands behind the head, legs in tabletop. If you want to, tap down, lift and squeeze. Tap, lift and squeeze. Hold it up right here, turn the palm in, squeeze that ball and circle. Come on, that head is just resting in the hands here. Circle the other way. Come on, you're almost there. Good, bring the feet on the floor, the weight to the side, the head down, the hands down, and the hips into a bridge position. Little pulses right here. Squeeze the ball, release. Squeeze, release. Keep the hips lifted so your glutes and hamstrings are working and your inner thighs are helping you squeeze that ball. Reach those fingertips towards the bottom of the mat. Then hold the squeeze and slowly press your spine into the floor, one vertebra at a time. Once you're down there, tuck the tailbone under, bring the legs in tabletop, and hands behind the head and shoulders lift. The knees are coming towards the chest, so inhale here, exhale, lift. Squeeze the ball, blow the air out. One more. Good, bring the feet back on the floor, the head down. Grab the weight with your right hand again. This time the palm is facing in. You're gonna lift the hip up into bridge, and you're gonna bend the elbow and extend. Bend and extend. Squeeze the ball the whole time. You're working your triceps here, your glutes and hamstrings and inner thighs are working. One more. Keep the arm extended, slowly press the spine down. Bring that left hand behind the head again, the head and shoulders lift. The weight comes down to the side and back to the center. If you want to add on, you can bring your legs in tabletop. Squeeze the ball. Your obliques have to do a lot of work here to keep you from tilting over. One more. Good, bring the feet down, switch hands. Left hand has to weight. Lift the hips back into bridge. Bend the elbow and extend for that tricep skull crusher. Don't hit yourself in the head with the weight though. Maybe knock a little sense into you. Keep the hips lifted and squeeze that ball. Two more. Good, hold the weight up here, slowly press the spine down. Tuck the tailbone under, hands behind the head. If you want to lift the legs off, you can. The weight comes out to the side, back to the center. Inhale down, exhale center. One more. Feet on the floor, the weight over to the side. Put the ball to the side and hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. Then extend the legs up, heels together, toes apart. Left leg, you hold on behind it, or right leg comes down and switch. Maybe lift head and shoulders up. Hold the leg in towards you. Give it a nice little hug. Focus on that core. Keep the leg movement going, hands behind the head. You can bend the knees here, or don't bring the legs so far down if you need to. One more on each side. Good, hug the knees into the chest. We'll do that same leg movement one more time, but adding a rotation, so legs extended, hands behind the head, right leg down, right shoulder, left knee, switch. One more on each side. Good, bring the feet down. Rotate onto your right side. Now you can grab that weight again if you want to and put it on your top thigh here. The elbows under the shoulder. Create your nice triangle from elbow to armpit to hip. Reach that top leg slightly out and lift. The top foot is parallel to the bottom foot. Good, nice and tall. Try to keep the neck in line with the spine. Making sure the hip is forward, the hips are stacked here, so that the hip is not coming back. Breathe. Hold it here. Give me little circles so you can relax that foot. Give me little circles. Stay tall. If you have shoulder problems, you can always come down onto forearm instead of the elbow here. Smile. Come on, let me see those pearly whites. Circle the other way. Good, hold it here, turn the toe out and bring the leg slightly back. So now it's hitting on the floor behind the heel. Tap, lift, tap, lift. You're going to feel that glute a little bit more here, yes? Yeah, I feel it. Keep your core tight, belly button in, stay tall, no slouching. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down, switch sides. All right, elbow under the shoulder, feet slightly forward, create this triangle, put the weight on top of your thigh, stay tall, flex that foot and lift. That foot is parallel to the other foot. Good. Hold the foot up here, relax it, and give me little circles. Stay tall through the shoulder. And circle the other way. Come on, keep the hips stacked. You're almost there. Good. Hold it here, toe down. Move that foot back a little bit so it's going to hit behind the heel. Tap and lift. 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 You got it. Keep your core tight. No slouching. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg down, put the weight over to the side, and come on around on your forearms. Elbows are under the shoulders. Hands relaxed in front of you. Draw your shoulder blades down. Pull that belly button off the mat, lift the hips up. You're in modified plank. You can stay here or tuck the toes under, come into full plank. Tapping the foot from side to side if you want to add on. Keep the chest tall, the neck in line with the spine. Think strong body right here. Every muscle is activated. 1 more on each side. Good. Hold it here. Bring the right hand under the shoulder, the left hand under the shoulder. You're in high plank. You're alternating, lifting up one leg if you want to add on. Lift and tap. Good. 1 more on each side. Good. Knees down. Turn the inside of the elbows forward. Come all the way down onto the floor. Bring your feet mat width apart. Reach your hands behind you. Lift up the chest. Reach the hands towards the heels and lift the legs up. Breathe. Pump the arms up. Activate the triceps. Remember to look down at the floor to keep the neck in line with the spine. And then relax it down. Let's do that again. Lift up the chest, roll the shoulders back, lift the legs up, and pump the arms up. One more time. Lift. And relax it down. Now bringing the arms out to the side with the palms facing down. Lift up the chest, the legs, reach the arms out and pump them up. You're working the upper back muscles here. The muscles in the back of the shoulders keep you staying up nice and tall. Relax it down. One more time. Lift up, lift the legs, pump the arms up. Keep that neck in line with the spine. Breathe. Think about squeezing those glutes. Good. Bring it down, the feet together, the hands under the shoulders. Push it into child's pose. Walk the hands to the right side of the mat. The left palm is pressing into the floor. And switch. Good. Come back on all fours again. So hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Draw your shoulder blades down. Pull the belly button in. Extend the right arm out, the left leg in, left leg out. Tap and lift. Remember, the toes on that back foot are pointing down towards the floor, so you're not externally rotating that hip. The hip stays parallel to the floor. Hold it up right here. You can stay right here or bend that back leg, wrap the arm around, grab that foot, and push the foot into the hand to open up the hip flexor and the quad. Just a little bonus stretch right here. Good, straighten it back out. Hand down, knee down. Check in with your form. Left arm, right leg, extend. Tap and lift. Toe pointing down towards the floor. Tap and lift. Stay tall in that right shoulder. Hold it up on this last one, or bend that leg. Wrap that arm around. Push the foot into the hand. Open up the hip flexor and the quad. Great stretch right here, front of the legs. Good. Bring the hand down, the knee down, and rotate onto your left side. You're going to bend that bottom leg. Your hips are stacked. The knees are stacked. The elbows under the shoulder. The arm comes up. You're going to dip down and lift. So work your obliques to lift up here. Tap down and lift. Hold it up on this last one right here. Lift the top leg up. Point forward and flex back. Try not to move the rest of the body. Point and flex. There you go. You got it. Point and flex. And then flex forward and point back. Flex and point. You guys did great. Good. Bring the leg down, the hip down, and switch sides. Right elbow under the shoulder. Bend that bottom leg. The knees are stacked, the hips are stacked. Come up. Right here, dip down and lift. Use those obliques to lift. Three more. On the last one, hold it up right here. Lift the leg up, point, bring it forward, flex, bring it back. Try not to move the rest of the body. Point and flex. You got it. Now flex forward. Good. And point back. Don't let the hip drop down. One more. Good. Bring the leg down, the hip down. Come on around to a seated position. Grab your ball again and your dumbbell. You're going to put the ball between the knees and the dumbbell into the right hand. We're going to work on the biceps, but we're also working the core at the same time. So squeezing the ball with your inner thighs, left hand's behind thigh, you're leaning back so core is engaged. And then the palms facing up as you're doing a single arm bicep curl. Now you can do this with the feet off the floor and the arm out if you want to. Squeeze up ball when you come up. Let's do 2 more. Good, bring the feet down, bring that weight to the other side, round your back a little bit here. And we're gonna do the other side. Lean back, bicep curl right here. Decide if you want to bring that arm out. Squeeze the ball on the way up. One more. Good. Bring the feet down, the weight to the side. Keep the ball where it is. You're going to bring your hands behind your back here. Roll your shoulders back. Now, if you need to do the bridge, if you have shoulder problems, you can lay on your back and do the bridge instead. Squeeze the ball, lift the hips up. You're in tabletop. My hands are under my shoulders. My ankles are under my knees. Squeeze the ball, little pulses. Open up the chest and shoulders for a little stretch. Isolating those triceps. Using the glutes, the hamstrings, and the inner thighs. Hold the squeeze, bend the elbows, dip down, push it back up. Dip down, press up. When you're pressing up, squeeze the ball a little bit more. Tricep dips here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up right here. Squeeze the ball if you want to extend one leg out. Woo! Switch legs. Are you feeling your triceps? And switch. One more time, switch. Good, bring the feet down, the hips down. Woo, stretch them out. Bring that arm behind you. Woo, reach that, and switch sides here. Excellent, put the ball over to the side. We're gonna come onto your back again. Tuck the tailbone under. Bring your legs in tabletop. Hands behind the head and shoulders lift. You're going to tap both feet down, pull it in. If you need to, you can have your head down and the hands under the hips. So you're inhaling down, exhale as you lift. Keep the elbows open, not pulling on the neck. Continue with this exercise or straighten the legs out, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, legs come down, exhale, lift. Use that exhalation to activate those deeper abdominal muscles. Squeeze those inner thighs together. One more. Good, hug the knees into the chest. You know what we haven't done in a while? Rolling like a ball. So, come on up. Except I can't hear you barking like a seal. All right, let's start with rolling like a ball. You're gonna grab your ankles. If you haven't done this before, watch us first. I'm gonna tuck those elbows in, tuck my chin in. Inhale here, exhale, roll down, come up to a balance. I wanna make sure my head does not touch the floor, okay? So bring it down and up and hold it here for balance. That's where your core comes into play. Let's do it again, down and up and balance. And down, and up, and balance. How about one more? Nice. Excellent. Bring the feet down, round it out. We're gonna do open leg rocker. So your modification here is hands behind your thighs. Full open leg rocker. Legs are extended here. Inhale here, exhale down, and up, and balance. Get that balance, and down, and up, and balance. Come on, down and up and balance. How about one more? Down and up and balance. Excellent, bring it down. So seal, I want to make sure you're barking on your side and on your side there. So clap your hands together, bring the hands between the legs, grab the outside of the feet, lift the feet off the floor. 3 claps in the front, 2 claps in the back. Bark like a seal. Bark like a baby seal back there. Ready? Here we go. Arf, arf, arf. Let me hear you. Arf, arf, arf. I can play this recording later on. Arf, arf, arf. Arf, arf, arf. One more. Arf, arf, arf. Come on up. This is not the same on Zoom, is it? No, it's more fun in the classroom, I know. All right, come on your side, right side. Your feet are slightly forward, your top hip comes back, the hands behind the head, and you're lifting the legs up. So we're working the obliques right here. Hold it up right here, pull the knees in, extend them out. Maybe next time we should invite the pilots for Pilates so they can take a little break from flying. They probably need it. Two more. Last one. Hold it out. You get me little flutters. Good. Stay tall, stay tall, stay tall. Smile. Come on, get a little smile. Yeah, I hear you. Bring it down. I can't hear you, but I see you. Switch sides. Feet slightly forward, elbow under the shoulder, top arm behind the head. Lift. Lift. There you go. That's it. Use those obliques. Hold it up right here, pull the knees in, extend them out. In and extend. Hold the legs out here, give me flutters. Flutters and smiles. Good, bring it down and around. I'm gonna do a couple more planks because it's the perfect exercise, right? Let's start with the hands under the shoulders, either modified plank here or tuck the toes under full plank. You're gonna bend that right leg and push the heel up towards the ceiling. So you can do this with the knee down if you need to. Press, press. Belly buttons in. Come on, pull it up towards the ceiling. Two more. Good, extend that leg, bend the left leg, bend that foot, flex the foot and push it up. One more, good. Come from here, onto low plank. So left elbow under the shoulder, right elbow under the shoulder. Remember, drop the knees if you want to. Right hip comes out center, left hip comes out center. Dip, center. Anytime you need a break, take a break, and then come back to the exercise. One more on each side. Good, bring the knees down, and walk it into child's pose. Extend the child's pose, the fingertips are forward, press them down into the floor. Good, come on up, all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, around your spine, bring your chin to your chest. Drop your tummy down, open up your chest, look up. Exhale as you arch. Inhale as you drop down. Bring it into neutral position, bring it back, and bring the legs around. You're gonna sit up nice and tall, the legs extended in front of you and your feet flexed. If you need to roll up your mat a little bit to elevate the hips, you can do that. Or slightly bend the knees. Arms in front, shoulders down. Inhale here. Exhale, pull that belly button in as you reach forward. Inhale, exhale back up. Good, reach. And back up. And reach. And back up. How about one more like this? And reach. And back up. Now bring the arms out to the side. The feet are mat width apart. Now if you have a little less room, you can always bring your hands into a football goal right here. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Inhale, center. Twist, twist, twist. Center. Keep the shoulders down. Twist, twist, twist. Center. Don't move your feet. Twist, twist, twist. Back to the center, right hand, left foot, look over your back shoulder, pull the belly button in, inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. One more on each side, reach. And back up. And switch. And back up, and bring the hands down. Come back onto your back, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Hold on behind the left leg and pull the leg in towards you. Your right elbow presses that knee away from you to open up that hip. Rock it gently from side to side. Loosen up the hip. Keep your shoulders down. Then hold it right in the center and extend the left leg up, flexing and pointing that foot. Getting movement into the ankles. Then circle the ankle. And circle the other way. Good, bring that foot onto the floor, uncross. Cross the left ankle over the right. Hold on behind the leg, pull it in. Push that left elbow into your left inner thigh. Rock it a little bit from side to side. Just loosen up that hip a little. Relax your shoulders. Hold in the center, straighten out the right leg, point and flex that foot. Maybe there's some cracks in your ankles that need to come out, circle it. There's one, circle the other way. Good, go ahead and bend that leg, put it down. You're gonna take the arms out to the side and cross the right leg all the way over the left thigh. And then bring the knees over to the right. Look over your left shoulder, keeping the shoulder blades on the floor. And then pushing that top leg onto the bottom leg to get that nice spine twist. Breathe. Inhale here, exhale, come to the center, uncross, recross the other way, bringing the legs over to the left, look over your right shoulder, push that top leg on that bottom leg right there. That gets you just a little extra stretch. Good, and then bring it back to the center. Uncross the legs, bring the knees towards the shoulders, so you can pull them in super tight, and you can rock a little bit from side to side. Good, and either hold on behind your thighs or roll on your side to come up. You're going to extend the right leg out, the left leg is bent. You're going to reach for that ankle on the toes and lift the left arm up and over, stretching out those obliques. We did a lot of oblique work. Maybe you could reach a little further. Then rotate the chest towards the thigh. Feels so good to get that side stretch. Slowly come up and switch. Sit up tall, core tight, reach over, and then up and over. Good job. Oh, that feels good. And turn your chest towards the thigh. Good, bring it back to the center. Cross your legs. Bring your hands behind you. Press the palms down into the floor right here. Open up the chest and shoulders. Good, then bring the hands in front of you. Reach them forward. Round your spine. Reach the arms all the way up. Make yourself super tall. Then you're going to take the right hand to the left knee and the left arm behind you. Look over your back shoulder and continue sitting tall. And then switch to the other side. And come back to the center. Keep the right hand on the floor, the left arm up and over. One more side stretch. Keep the hips on the mat. Center. And switch. And center, and one last stretch. Give me a football goal. Take the right arm over the left arm and bring the palms together. If you can't do that, this is perfectly fine. And then lift the arms a little bit up, so you're stretching the back of the shoulders. Good, uncross. Recross the other way, and lift. Uncross. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, bring the hands heart center. And have a great day.